Hello, welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle, to tonight's reading. We are taking a look. Whatever comes out, I don't have a pre-planned, but I'm going to see whatever comes out, and then we'll see what will be the title. But tonight we're going to do just a simple reading, like a just a regular Celtic cross spread, where we'll delve into the energies currently showing up for you and take it from there. I will be using my Wisdom of Hidden Realms deck and my Tarot of Oppositions, but I do want to get a different deck, so hold on. All right, we're going to do my Star Tarot deck. I feel like a little color tonight. We're doing the Star Tarot. The Tarot of Oppositions. And the Wisdoms of Hidden Realms. Yeah. I hope you guys are well. Listen, welcome to Blood Moon Oracle, to tonight's reading. If you feel led to do so, like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not and you're just passing by. All of that helps the channel to grow, and I appreciate it. These are general readings, but there is a way for you to get a personal reading if you choose that you need one. You can hit me up by email. You can also hit me up if you just want to say hello. Drop me a quick how you doing. Let me know how you're doing. Right? It's okay. I'll talk back. And so let's see what it is that is coming out for you tonight. Let's get it started. Thank you again for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right. Whatever comes out, let's take a look here. All right. We have a Knight of Cups here. And this could be someone that wants to offer something. Someone wanting to offer you something. Let's see. And it's crossed by the Hermit, okay? So someone wanting to offer you something. You may very well be in solitary seclusion of some kind, just not available. Maybe you are in a moment of seeking deep wisdom for yourself. Let's see. What is this about? What is this whole situation about? What is this about, Spirit? I'm making some kind of choice with the Two of Wands. If somebody is making a decision or trying to make a decision, and you just want clarity. It feels like you just want clarity in all of this. There may have been a time where things were cohesive, like I'm getting lots of family energy here. There could have been a time where you may have considered or been considered as family, or this may have something to do with family, or doing something for family, setting up some type of provision for family. This could be as well. Um, but I don't know if there's going to be like some kind of block here headed up in the future. We're going to get more information, okay? Let's see. Okay, so let's just take a look at this here. So first off, we have the Knight of Cups, okay? And the Knight of Cups, as I stated before, is an energy that is usually wanting to offer something. This could be someone who is very idealistic, very romantic, very much wanting to express or move through feeling, wanting to offer something. This could be you, it could be someone else, but the Hermit comes out crossing it. And so the Hermit opposes this energy. And I don't know if it's because the person that is being offered something is kind of out of reach. They may be unavailable. With the Hermit talks about being secluded and just away from everybody for spiritual purposes, trying to be guided, trying to find and seek answers to questions that you're looking for, trying to seek some level of information that will bring security. But it's crossing, right? And so whatever is wanting to be offered is being shortcut because there's possibly a disconnect. Someone's not available. Someone's not available. This is all about what direction should we move forward. Someone's making a choice. Someone wants to make a choice, is choosing which path to choose to move forward in. Whether to reach out, maybe, whether or not to reach out. Whether to move towards this decision, whether not to move towards it. Wands is action. So someone's wanting to take some kind of action, but there's the decision that they're making, which action to take or whether or not to take action. And it feels like the inspiration is around clarity. This might be you trying to get clarity around this situation before you make a move. Is this you? If it is, you're looking just to get clarity here so that you can ensure that you're making the right move, the right decision here, possibly. This could have something to do with some type of provision, some type of situation that you were connected to in the past with the Ten of Pentacles, where everything seemed like it was working. There was a setup that was just really nice with the Ten of Pentacles. Everybody was taken care of. This could be a job where, you were situated where you want to be, making the money you want to make. You're able to take care of those that are depending on you and do what you need to do. Like it feels like the overall perfect situation for life. And this was in the past, though. This is past energy. But as we move to the near future, the Knight of Wands is actually in reverse, which means that the movement that you desire to move forward in, it's blocked. Or for some reason, you're not able to move. You don't feel like you're able to move forward for some reason. Yeah, you're having a tower moment. Somebody's having a tower moment here where they feel like things are falling. Possibly what you've worked for is coming down in some type of way, or it's not working right now. But it doesn't mean that you're lacking anything. It doesn't mean that you are without support in this situation, because your environment says that you are very heavily supported here. All of your needs are met. You have the emotional support that you need. You are surrounded with people who have your back. But your desire is to create this situation, right? Not to lose this. It feels like you have this in the past. I don't know if something's happened currently to disrupt that, but this is what you are moving towards. This is your desire in this outcome. There's some offering here that has something to do with you creating this level of comfort, this situation that's not only going to be good for you, but all of those that you're working with and possibly connected to. When it's all said and done, I feel like there's a moment of truth that's taking place. The justice many times talks about retribution. It even could tap a little bit into karma. Like things are being settled in a way where everybody is going to get what is deserved. Now, I don't know what that means particularly. There may be an assessment of like the type of energy that you've poured out here. It almost feels like everyone will be getting according to what they put in, or according to what's deserved when it's said and done. That's what it feels like. Now, when I look at the spread, I'm looking, and it looks like in the past where you were very stable, very content, possibly having nothing to worry about. And then looking at the present, where someone is wanting to offer or wanting to receive an offer or be offered something, but there's something standing in the way of that. Things aren't quite aligned. Whoever's involved here is not quite on the same page yet. It feels like someone's out when someone else is ready. And maybe when you're ready, they're busy or preoccupied. It's just not quite aligning here. And so that's where this block comes from with the Knight of Wands. Things just aren't quite aligning for some reason. Even though there's the desire to move forward, there's some confusion that's being created here, like a misfire with communication. Things are not clear. There's not a clear line of communication or intentions that are being received and communicated here with the moon. Someone's confused. There may be one person may be thinking the other person's not interested or they won't accept it. One person may be thinking that they don't want them for the job or for the position, whatever this is. It may be work. But there's a misfire in communication here. Like maybe someone's calling and the other person is like off on vacation that week. And so by the time they get back, now you're on vacation, so there's like this misalignment of time here. But overall, when it's all said and done, I'm looking at the moon, even though there is that haziness when it comes to the connection, the intentions are not quite meeting up. That's what's causing this block. That's what's causing it to feel like someone won't be able to move forward, or they're not able to move forward with this right now at this moment in time. Eventually, it feels like it's definitely going to end up with things settling where they need to be. Because justice says that, everyone's going to get their just position, their just deservings, right? Things will play out the way that they're supposed to. With that being said, however things turn out, basically they're saying that this is how it's going to be. And so however that turns out, then that's what it was always supposed to be. How to interpret that? Like, is there a block happening because there's something else? Or it's just not time? I'm not sure. But the justice is declaring that things are playing out the way that they ought to, according to the energies. In the meantime, it feels like, I don't feel like you're suffering or they're suffering for anything. The 10 of Cups is here. That means that even though this feels like someone is in a moment of undoneness, like you could be feeling like, oh man, what's going to happen? Things feel so out of control and just unsure. Like someone feels very shaky right now. I don't see anyone lacking anything in this moment. For the time being, all of the needs are taken care of. This feels like it really is future focused, like the concern is about the future for some reason. Because the current energy is currently being shaken, and so things feel really shaky in the present. So the concern is really about the future. I don't feel a lot of certainty in this present moment. Things may, in fact, be changing suddenly and swiftly. I'm just going to grab a couple of oracle cards before we end this out. Spirit, show me what else we need to know about this reading. What else do we need to know about this reading? Alrighty, and I have the Dragon's Duel. So these are dragons. They also look like snakes, which, I come to understand that we are in the year of the snake when it comes to the Chinese calendar, which does talk about change. It talks about shedding and renewing, rebirth. You think about the snake who sheds his skin, but also the snake is also it represents possibly confronting difficulties in the moment. Let me just take a moment to see what the Chinese calendar says about the snake. That is interesting that would come up. I feel like that would be very relevant right now to this reading for some reason. And so basically, the snake is the sixth animal in the 12th cycle of the Chinese zodiac signs. It comes after the dragon. So last year was the year of the dragon, which was for Libra. And so last year brought in a very significant time for Libra, whether they realized it or not. Last year was actually a very lucky time for Libras. If you're a Libra, then the year of the dragon brought in a very heavy level, heavy energy of luck. And so if you were able to take advantage of that, yay for you. If not, hey, it happens. Like, I think it's a 12-year cycle from what it's saying. Maybe not, but this year is the year of the snake, which also brings in fortune and personality. It's associated with wisdom. It's associated with charm, with elegance, and transformation, of course, right? Because it sheds its skin. And the snake has a bit, that's what I was thinking when I was thinking of the snake, but I just wanted to make sure that I was on the right track before I speak it. It's a little bit cunning, wisdom and charm and elegance, right? And so people born in the year of the snake are really, they're believed to have a level of intuition and strategy, a level of intelligence that they hold under their belt. And the snake actually occupies the 6th position in the zodiac sign. And so this is that year. This is what this card is reminding me of too. When I look at this, even though it looks like a dragon, that's what came to mind. And so this brings in the energy of settling things internally. The dragon's duel. It's talking about your duality, settling things within, inner conflict and resolution within yourself, and dealing with things like morality and understanding your choices, conscious choosing too. And so this may bring in that energy for you. This next week coming up may in fact be around things dealing with the energies that we're looking at here. That's going to cause you to turn inwardly to find answers. We also have the Queen of the Light. This is all about illumination, enlightenment. It's also about celebration. There's a part of this, I've been dealing with a lot of energy when it comes to tapping in to our energy. In this picture, she's holding power in her hand. It's almost like she's holding energy that she's ready to actually use in some type of way. This is all about enlightenment and coming to realization, having our inner eye open to the reality of truth and seeing beyond the veil, even seeing things that are hidden, that aren't necessarily out in the plain view. This is finding those things and seeking those things. We got the moon that came out here that actually landed in your aspiration. This is what you're aspiring to right now, finding clarity, finding truth, finding the answers that you're seeking when it comes to moving forward right now. I also have the Rainbow Prince. And so this may, in fact, talk also about you seeking some level of compensation. Maybe you feel like you're owed something. Maybe that's what this is about. We did end in the outcome with the justice, which means that someone will be paid what they're owed, right? It's almost like settling the energy and balancing it out. And so if there is in fact something owed, if you have put in some work or some time, or you did something with the intention and the agreement of receiving something back and something is owed, this means that, yeah, you will be compensated. Yes, you will, right? That may be what all of this is about, trying to settle that, trying to come to an agreement, right? Trying to reach out. This could even be the offer, that is being offered to you. This could have something to do with like a legal lawsuit for someone, It could even be that too. I definitely see that. And so this is not a time to give up or be discouraged here, but keep trying, right? If you're the one reaching out and you keep getting the answering machine, or they're not in the office, or you just missed them, and keep trying. Don't stop. This is also about persevering, the rainbow prince. Persevere with the idea that your compensation is just waiting for you, right? And so on the other side of that success, of reaching out and making contact and coming to an agreement, is you being compensated. And so don't stop doing your part and making it known that, yes, I'm waiting. Lastly, we have the wise women of Wonderland. Wise women of Wonderland. So there could be some level of power that you hold in this situation. There could be some level of authority that you hold here in this situation. The wise women of Wonderland talks about being in a position of authority, right? Being in a position of making things happen and moving in a certain way with that authority. It's all about integrity, and it's all about being able to come to a reasonable agreement with the justice. It's all about compromise, right? So there could be something about that coming in here right now as well. So whether you're on the side of authority or on the side of making the offer to balance the wheel, right? That's what this is about. And justice will be served. Justice is in the outcome. And so I don't really see like any big conflict coming out here, but overall, it feels like things will work out, even though they feel really shaky right now. Your energy, actually, someone's energy feels really shaky and unsure with the Tower. It just almost feels like things are not going according to schedule or in the way that you had planned it. There may be a whole nother thing, a whole nother direction that things are heading in, causing you to have to make decisions about that. That's what this is about, making decisions. Let me see. So what is the actual decisions that are being made here, Spirit? Give us some information. What are these decisions being made? Can you give us information about the decisions that are being made here? Okay. The death followed by strength. So some change coming in, obviously, some change coming in. That change may have something to do with you having to dig deep and be courageous about this change. It feels like it could be something that's going to challenge you. It could be something that's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but being that the death was clarified by the strength, that means that you can handle it though. You have enough strength under your belt to handle this. You have the ability, right, to move through this change courageously. Not only that, with a level of integrity and dignity and with grace, right? The strength is all about power and grace, right? You can do this probably in good conscience, right? In the right way. And this is just moving in quiet strength as well. Not having to put a big show on about what it is that you have to do. This is something that is really, it could be an internal, battle that you're dealing with. but it's all about some change. Of course, we already knew that because we saw the tower come out. What other information, Spirit? It feels like a level of surrender too. There's something about this that you may be needing to, yeah, look, what did I just say? You may be needing to surrender, right? This is the meaning of surrender. As soon as I said that, that came out, the hangman. You're not really, if you had your choice, this would not be the direction things are going in. Let's just say that. Yeah. We have the hangman with the 8 of Wands, both on the shadow side. So the hangman on the shadow side is not feeding in, to the frustration of the moment, even though things are not going your way, whether this is concerning other people or not feeding into that frustration and allowing it to fester into something bigger. This is submitting to the moment. The 8 of Wands on the shadow side, there are definitely some opposing forces here, possibly blocking, coming against your plans. There's some opposition happening here that could be slowing your plans down or causing you to have to make totally different plans. I don't know why I'm seeing someone on a construction site. Is this about building? Your building plans have been put off. And I'm hearing something about a permit. For someone, it could be like your building plans have been delayed and stopped for the time being. There's some permit that you have to get to continue. Or there may even be a whole nother plan that's being created to move around this issue. And so choices are being made around this difficult thing that's happening. And all in all, it's about a change to your plan. Your original plan is being changed. For some of you, it's being blocked and having to be rerouted. Some of you, you're having to scratch the whole plan and come up with something totally different. And it's a little frustrating. So that's what I have. I'm not going to dig in any deeper. I just wanted to tap into the energy this evening. Let me see what else. Yeah, I think that is everything. Five of Swords on the bottom, 3 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Magician on the shadow side. And the World on the shadow side. Now, for some of you, this could, in fact, be someone sticking their little fingers in your business. With the 5 of Swords, that's outward irritation. That's someone all in your business trying to destroy what you have going. And it could be someone that you work with, someone that you've employed, right? That's challenging your viewpoints or your authority, challenging you to see things a little differently. This could be someone just quitting on you. Maybe you've contracted someone to do something, or you had an agreement with someone and they're just walking away. They've completely turned their back, right? Like they never signed anything, leaving you to actually come up with a new plan. And even though that's the case, I feel like Spirit is really digging in on the part about integrity and compromise. Just because others don't come through on their word, right? There's some level of justice that's going to be coming through here, and everybody will be paid according to their actions, right? And so that's why it's important to make sure you follow through on your part, even if others don't. There's some settling here. For someone, this could even be something to do with a lawsuit, or it's going to turn into a lawsuit. And so handle this with care. Whatever this is, handle this with care. And you're doing right by considering this a big deal, the decisions that you're making. Okay. That's what I have. Thank you so much for stopping by. It has been Blood Moon Oracle. And let me know how it resonates. And, I hope you were able to get what you needed out of this reading. If this was for you, like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not, and I will see you all next week. Okay, take care of yourselves. Let's get ready for Monday. All right, bye.